Welcome, Brian. How are you?
Doing great, doing great. How about yourself, Mike?
Well, we'll see in a little bit, but
It's okay. We both have some nerves. It's all right. We're gonna do this together, and absolutely.
where did the mission statement of the Delaney Agency come of protecting families is what we do, developing leaders is who we are? Where did that originate from?
I was trying to figure out a way to describe what we do and what we're about. And a lot of times when you meet somebody, you'll first question, "Hey, Mike, how's it going? So what do you do?" Not who are you, but we use what do you do as a way to get to the who are you, right? And so I looked at it, I was like, how do we best describe what we do and who we are as a company? We protect families in so many different ways, and that's primarily what we do. We protect families, but who we are, I think, is way more important. What we do, that's just really what anybody does, is just a reflection and an expression of who they are. And so who are we? We are developing leaders. We are bringing new leaders in to develop them to get to the next level, because we know that we as a company don't grow unless our people do first. And we are individually developing leaders. We are ourselves continuing to develop as people, because again, we're both the masterpiece and the artist. It really hurts to sometimes to have to chisel those blocks of granite off in order to get into what's inside. But we know that the work is worth it, because the work that we do refines us to be able to get the results that we want in our life and to become the people that have the value to help others do the same.
So, what happened to inspire this leadership revolution that has taken place inside the Delaney Agency?
A lot of companies, well, every company, and I believe really every person, moves from doing what they need to do to get what they want to doing what they have to do to keep now what they have. And I think that second part is usually the cause of an early mental death for people, where they check out, and definitely a premature financial death for most businesses. When we stop growing, we die. That's just an axiomatic principle that is true in every part of our life. When we stop growing, we die. So that's why I'm always trying to gain weight. Is like I'm always trying to eat tasty cakes, because I know if I can't grow taller, I might as well grow wider, right? Now, but that's not good advice at all. But that's what I saw. And what I saw in a company is I saw Symmetry Financial Group at this point where they were 10 years old. They had worked for and got what they wanted and much beyond that. And so normal course of action at that point is to sit back and be the fat cat and to be in that position now, where they were just going to try to keep what they have and not really reinvest for growth. That's not what they did, though. Right? Speed of the leader, speed of the pack. What they did was, what the owners of the company, Brian Pope, Brandon Nelson, Casey Watkins, did, and what I've continued to see Edward do, is challenge themselves by giving more. That's the point. That's what leadership really is. If my leaders are doing that, what am I doing resting on my laurels, hoping that my team comes back from this hole, rather than putting the work in? What can I give to my team right now that's really going to change the game? And it wasn't a motivational speech. It wasn't going to be an incentive. It was going to be an example. The same kind of example that I had just gotten from my leadership is now what I owed my business, right? And the biggest enemy that we face, especially as people who have become successful, is this idea of entitlement, right? This idea of entitlement, right? We get entitled. Oh, I shouldn't have to do that work anymore. And it doesn't matter what you feel entitled to. It matters what you've earned. And you'll know what you've earned because you have it, not because you think you should have it. That's the entitlement. And for me, I had top level ego, top level entitlement. And I knew the only way to get to where I wanted to go, and for other people in the company, in the Delaney Agency, to get to where they wanted to go, is I had to grow. And I had to provide an example of what leadership truly looked like, where it wasn't telling people you go. It was saying to everyone, let's go.
Get ready for a major remodel, fellas. We're back in hardware mode.